Good evening. I hope you and your family are doing well tonight. With New Year's Eve just a couple days away, there's a stark reminder not to let your guard down with COVID-19. Canada's two largest provinces are now battling the virus like never before. Ontario reported a staggering 2,553 cases, a single-day high. Quebec also marked a new record with 2,381 infections. And the province has confirmed its first case of the more contagious variant of COVID-19, the fourth province to do so behind Ontario, Alberta, and BC. Pressure is growing to get Canadians vaccinated as soon as possible after several provinces like Ontario were criticized for scaling back immunizations over the holidays. Clinics in all provinces are now open. And Ontario expects to get its first doses of the Moderna vaccine tomorrow. But as Richard Zussman reports, there's still lots of work to do.
Holiday break over. After days of being criticized for closing COVID-19 vaccine clinics in Ontario, the person in charge of distribution apologizing.
It was the wrong decision. I think I acknowledge that quite clearly and accept the responsibility that we'll get better faster now, because we've learned from that, and we've heard the voices of the people of Ontario saying, get on with this.
Former General Rick Hillier announcing Ontario will now be fast-tracking COVID vaccinations and asking the federal government to consider providing the Moderna vaccine as a single dose instead of two, something not done in any other jurisdiction in the world.
I haven't seen evidence that says one shot can work. What I'd like is somebody to look at it, come back and tell us, no, it's not possible, or come back and say, yes, we can do it, and here's what we're going to do.
The federal government says Moderna would need to prove the one shot is effective in order to support a change. It currently requires two doses administered 28 days apart. The Moderna vaccine is now being distributed in Canada, arriving in the Northwest Territories and Yukon on Monday. Vaccination set to begin there in January.
You can start building that, asking Health Canada, asking Moderna, what's the longest interval we can go between the two doses? I think we can certainly consider when that second dose needs to be, if it's day 28 for Moderna, or can we wait, 6 weeks or 8 weeks?
Across the country, doses are slow to roll out. Every jurisdiction with fewer than 10,000 shots except Ontario and Quebec. Many regions running reduced immunization clinic hours over the past week, including Manitoba, British Columbia, and Ontario. Compare Canada, with a vaccination rate of 0.16 per 100 people, to the United States, where 4 times as many people are getting the shot per capita, with a rate of 0.64 per 100 people being vaccinated.
So the term falling behind is laden with all sorts of emotions. I think what I would say is we could definitely be doing better.
Every province and territory has different priorities in terms of who's getting the shot first, but the common goal is to give the vaccination to those that are most vulnerable before the general public. The stated goal from the federal government still to inoculate everyone in Canada who wants it by the fall of 2021. Richard Zussman, Global News, Victoria.